Hey guys, today I want to talk to all the salespeople and I want you to listen to me carefully. Are you actually working very hard or are you actually hardly working? Listen, I've been in the sales industry for over 2.5 decades, close to 3 decades now. Personally, I have been a salesperson for the first 15 years of my sales career. And I have mentored the last 20 years and over thousands of sales guys in my company, like literally training them how to close deals, training them how to handle objections. Do you know that the statistics shows that less than 10% of salespeople actually make a great living in any kind of sales industry? When I say great living, I'm talking about above $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year. In any companies, in any professions, sales professions, less than 10% of the people are winning at the highest level when it comes to sales. Now, why is that? So there is all the time, I'll tell you that right now, all the time people come up to me and say, listen, I'm working so hard. I work so hard. You have no idea how hard I work, but I just don't see a lot of results. Teach me, give me some hacks so I can increase my sales, so I can make more money, so I can do this thing full time. Listen, before I give anybody any hacks, we gotta fix the real problem. The first thing that I want to address to you is this one thing. Define working hard. Tell me what is working hard to you. Oh, you know what? Yesterday, I spent 38 minutes on the phone calls. I talked to 4 prospects. What else did you do? You know what I'm talking about? After those 38 minutes, they don't know what they did for that day. You know what? I was checking some emails. I was looking at some news feeds. Yeah, you're right. I just don't know what else did I do. See, that's the problem. Working hard defined by different individuals. Some people think that making 5 phone calls a day is working hard. Some people think that, you know what, I work 2 hours a day nonstop, that's working hard. Let me give you my schedule. When I was a sales person in the insurance business, the first 15 years, on an average basis on my calendar, I do 8 sales appointments on a daily basis. So each appointment average about 90 minutes to about 2 hours. Do a calculation. 8 appointments times 2 hours. That's what? That's about 14 to 16 hours a day just in front of a customer. I do 8 of those appointments, okay? That's not including driving. That's not including follow-up. That's not including making phone calls to call a new prospect. On a daily basis, that's how I roll. So for me, that's called working hard. But a lot of people, they don't. They do 1 appointment, you know, they chill for the next 4 hours, they go home, take a nap, in the evening, they do another appointment. But to them, it's working hard. So before you see any significant results in your sales career, the first thing that you need to do is what? Redefine what working hard to you is. If you want to see significant results, I'll tell you right now, if you don't see any significant result, it's a direct reflection, okay, on the amount of time you are doing appointments. You are doing productive activities. Remember, appointments and productive activities, that's all it is. If today you're doing extremely well, if you see any sales guy that is doing extremely well in their business, it's also a direct reflection on the amount of time they've spent on doing productive appointments and productive activities. And I always hear people also say, oh, you know what? I go out and I'm networking people and I'm trying to get a lot of leads. I'm like, define networking to me. Oh, you know what? I went to this one event. I spent 3 hours talking to this one realtor. At the end, he gave me the number. That's not what networking. That's not networking. Let me tell you what a great networker is. A great networker goes to an event. They collect 55 names in 3 hours and they will follow up after that. That's a great networker. So understand, if you want to succeed in sales, especially in sales, you have to redefine what hardworking is. To me, hardworking is what? Spending time, lots of time on productive activities that can yield you to appointments in front of the customer, right? And if you can do that, guess what? The remaining is pretty predictable, right? Sales is not that hard. It's all predictable. Let's say you learn how to get leads. You learn how to network. You're focusing on creating leads. Guess what? Now it's about what? What is your sales target? Let's just say that, hey, you know what? I want to make $6,000 on a monthly basis. And very simple, $6,000 a month depends on what kind of product you're selling with your company, with what you do. Let's say an average sale make you $3,000, right? So you need to do what? You need to make 2 sales to make $6,000, right? Very simple, right? What is your closing ratio? So the next thing you need to find out is, what is your closing ratio? Well, my closing ratio is only 20%. No problem. So how do you make 2 sales in a month? You need to do 10 appointments now, right? You need to create leads that can get you 10 appointments for the month. 10 appointment, 20% closing ratio. You can close what? 2 deals, and average each deal make you $3,000, right? But you said, oh, I don't want to make $6,000. I want to make $24,000. Same thing. If you want to make $24,000, now you have to do 40 appointments. You know why? Because 40 appointments, 20% closing ratio, you can close 8 accounts in this case. Each account is $3,000, 8 times $3,000 average commission. Now you're making $24,000 a month. Does it make sense for you? Sales are very predictable, but before you can hit the target, before you can get real significant results, you have to redefine what hard working to you is. And something that tells me most of you listening to my video right now, you're not working hard. You're hardly working. So you either go back and get a job and sit in there for 8 hours, pretend you're working and collect a salary, or you can fake it. You can wing it, okay? So start to increase your productive activities, such as prospecting, following up, networking. And from that point on, with those kind of activities, it will yield you appointments. And from that point on, with lots of appointments, you determine your closing ratio, and now it's a matter of doing enough appointments and get to the sales target that you're looking for. I hope today's video had helped a lot of you to redefine what working hard is all about. If you love today's content, if you feel that I added value to your business and life, share the video below to anyone who's currently in sales. Most importantly, download my Just Win app. Inside my app, there are thousands of free contents you can watch and follow. All right, guys, take care. JW here. See you next time. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.